Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, North Hollywood. The only thing it says, it's the first movie ever made about becoming a pro skater. I don't know about that, but that's all it is. That's all you have on IMDb. It's on Amazon Prime for $3.99. It's 6.4 on IMDb with 757 people rated it so far. So, could be pretty good. I don't recognize really anybody in it. But it's an hour and 33 minutes long. So, let me watch it for you. Let you know what I think. I'm intrigued, to say the least, but I have my expectations in check. But we'll see where it goes. I'll give you a better idea of what it's about and let you know if it's any good. Stick around. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. We're watching North Hollywood. We're at the 46-minute, 48-second mark. Really quick, Vince Vaughn is in this movie. He's the kid's dad. I had no idea. And Miranda Cosgrove is also in this movie. So there are people I know. And then the other guy I recognize, where is he at? I think it's Nico Hirgaga. H-I-R-G-A. Seen him, he was in Moxie and something else that I've seen him in. But Booksmart, I think, was the other movie. But he's friends with our main character, who I've never seen before. But it's Ryder McLaughlin. Ryder McLaughlin. Anyway, he's our main character, and he has another friend. This is the three of them. They're like best buds, but they're skate guys, right? And Ryder, that's his actual name, not his character's name, wants to go pro skating. And that's who the story centers around. But it's neat, and here's the reason I bring that up is because he actually skates. I mean, it's him doing it, and Nico is the other guy. They're both very good skaters. So, you know, and I didn't even think of that. You know, I thought they're doing a pretty good job acting, and like I said, I've seen Nico in something before, so he's like a known actor, but they could skate. And I guess, you know, like as I say that to you, you know, it's not hard to imagine. You think about all these actors that have so many talents, you know what I mean? Like they sing, play the drums, you know, instruments, so on and so forth, and these guys can just skate, you know what I mean? But it's I thought it was pretty neat. You know, I wouldn't mind having one of those talents. But anyway, I digress. So that's what it's about. He wants to go pro. Of course, his dad, who's Vince Vaughn, wants him to go towards college. His love interest is Miranda Cosgrove. And he's kind of like a jerk to her, I think. But here's the thing that I don't get. When you watch the movie, I don't know what era this takes place in. So, I don't see any cell phones. I gotta pay better attention to the cars. But like he has a regular rotary dial phone, right? So it's probably maybe supposed to be in the 80s, which would make sense. But at first, I mean, they go to like, not Denny's, but some place like that. Big Boy or something like that, like a hamburger joint. And they all dress like they're in the 50s and 60s. So I thought, well, maybe that's when this is supposed to take place. But then they don't, because Vince Vaughn has a line where he says, yeah, you know, back in the 60s. So it's not then. I just didn't catch it. I'm trying to figure it out, like what era this takes place in. So that's interesting to me. So, and maybe they said it and I just missed it. But there you go. That's really what it's about. I just wanted to jump in there real quick and let you know that there are some big name actors in it. Some actors who know how to skate. And that's about it. So let me get back into it, see where it goes from here, let you know my final thoughts. Stick around. You clearly fucking know, bro. You clearly fucking know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of North Hollywood. And it's kind of like you would expect, as we had talked about. The kid wants to become a pro skater. He's got 3 best friends. He gets a girlfriend. And then he gets involved with some of the pro skaters. I think I mentioned that. If not, you know, he does. There's some pro skaters hanging around and he wants to skate with them so he can turn pro, right? But as you can imagine, in movies like this, there's the rise there, you know, and then what happens to his friends and what happens to his girlfriend, you know, maybe a little neglect as what happens to his dad because his dad wants him to go to college. You got the picture, right? So, and then what all happens at the end? You know, it's you know, you've seen that type of movie many, many times. This one just has the skater theme in it, which I liked. You know, when I was a kid, I skated. You know, and I always, you know, of course, wanted to be a pro skater kind of thing. Wasn't any good, you know, but I used to like to watch skating movies, all that kind of stuff. So it was neat. I think some of the people, a lot of people, might have been actual pro skaters. None that I know now. You know, but back in it, but you know, today pro skaters, I think they look familiar. And they didn't have any speaking lines. Bob's Big Boy was the restaurant they went to. It just popped up there, Bob's Big Boy. So it never really landed on me on what era this took place. So I don't know. It's probably somewhere out there. Somebody else will be able to figure it out. But I couldn't. I didn't even look at any of the cars. I don't know if I saw any cars in this movie. That's normally, that helps. But you know, I don't know. It was interesting the way that it was set up like that. It's something that I couldn't figure out. But you get lost. You're paying attention to the movie. You stop focusing on that type of stuff. You know, so it's hard. Probably if I watch it again, I'd have a better idea. But if you have some guesses, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Not if you know. If you know, don't ruin it. But if you're guessing, guess some, you know, when this took place. It's interesting because, you know, nobody had any cell phones. So there you go. And cameras were different. So on and so forth. So you knew it didn't happen in today's day and age. I'm going to say 80s. But that's what I got. Anyway, interesting film. I liked that the actors actually could skate. And they were pretty decent actors. Didn't really like our main actor, of course, but you're not supposed to. You know, I mean, I think there's... but, like, as he rises, you know, that's when you're not really supposed to. But I didn't like him from the beginning. I didn't like the way he treated his girlfriend, the way he, you know what I mean, like everything, you know. So, but, you know, I know, but that's okay. That's me. It was the character, not the actor. I liked his friends. His friends were cool. I always liked that kind of camaraderie. I like the skating aspect, and I like Vince Vaughn. Man, I'll watch him in anything. So there you have it. That's all I got for you. Love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the movie? Did you skate when you were younger? Maybe you skate now. Skating's rad. All right. That's it. Don't forget, put some comments on when you think this movie took place. And that's it. And continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Thanks.